So what is going on, guys? So I'm documenting this incident slash journey that we're going through, my wife and I, with our pets. That right there is Leia. She's a 2-year-old golden doodle, full size. And that over there is her older brother, Luke. Well, they're not actually like blood siblings, but they are now. They're bonded. Uh, he is a 3-year-old golden doodle. She's an F1B, the medium size golden doodle. Now there's 3 sizes, like the full size, the minis, and then like the mediums. He's a medium, she's full size. But anyways, back to him. So Luke himself, he had an injury. He started limping out of nowhere about 4 months ago. Started limping, and then it would go away. Limping, then go away. And so on. And we're like, that's weird, but we didn't give it much thought. After a month or so, he started limping more often. And then, fast forward 4 months, he just hops on 3. He totally stopped using his hind left leg. So we're obviously very alarmed, but like we can't associate it with any obvious type of injury. Like he didn't jump from somewhere or got hurt or anything. Like we just don't know. It just happened. He's super active, chases balls, runs super fast. I jokingly call him light speed Luke because he is so fast. But then that happened. Took him to the vet, did an x-ray. They suspected he had a torn ligament. I think it's like the proper like medical term is like cranial cruciate ligament. Very common apparently in dogs. I guess the equivalent of an ACL for humans. And yeah, they said it may be torn, maybe not. We can do surgery, and then we can go from there. Like, bro, that doesn't sound like a very informed decision. So they referred us to a specialist. So we live in North Texas in the DFW area, Dallas Fort Worth, and we were recommended to a place in Grapevine, Texas, that they specialize in this. So they're not just going to send us to surgery. They're going to do their own assessment and then talk about surgery. Long story short, they said the same thing. They suspect that thing is torn, that cruciate ligament, and they did recommend surgery. So I felt like much better at that point. The approach they did is a TPLO, which is basically a plate they put in his knee area, like at the side of the leg where those two bones, I guess, connect. And the surgery was successful. It was, Luke, don't lick Papa. The surgery itself, because we did not have pet insurance, and I think at this point he doesn't qualify because he's had a major event, I guess, health-wise, was just shy of $5,000. This is, with X-rays and all the assessments, I guess, exams per se, and the surgery itself, was $5,000 basically, and he's gonna be in like a 3-month recovery period. I'm gonna show you guys the looks. No, don't lick. So we're supposed to have him on a cone. If I'm gonna be like not working or not like doing like YouTube or editing videos, I will keep an eye on him. So I won't put the cone on, but I'm gonna be like fully devoted or all my attention or the vast majority of my attention elsewhere. Then I will have to put the cone on him. Like as soon as I tell him to stop, he will stop. But then if I get busy, he'll resume. Anyways, I'm going to show you the scar. I have to be careful because he hates cameras and he knows that if I have a cell phone, it's likely because I'm recording. So hopefully I'll be able to get a good zoom and a good picture of the battle scar that he now has on the inside of his left leg. So let me just flip the camera here. Okay. My good doggy. I'm sorry, but I don't like tell you to stop, but you can't lick that wound. You can get it infected. He's playing around with his toys here. Let's see. Let's look at your leg, Papa. Let's look at your leg. See? Ooh, right there. You see that, guys? I know it looks a little gory, a little graphic, but I promise you it's actually healing rather well. I think the light, because I have a orange light and a purple light over there, doesn't really help the hue. Here how it looks. But that cut, an incision is looking actually very healthy, very good. A lot cleaner than what we expected. It is poor lighting here in the room to look at an incision, but it's actually very clean. I know it looks dark in there, but it's not actually dark. It's just, I guess, the shade, the shadows. Yeah, that's the inside of his left hind leg here. And Lukey's been a champ with all of this, putting up with us and the cone and the medicine that we have to give him, which, by the way, he's due for his next pills in about 30 minutes. So that's the experience so far. Obviously, we have to prevent him from and like not jumping like on us. He gets excited when we get home. Or I know I flipped the camera now. Sorry guys. I know. Hopefully this doesn't mess up the video. He shouldn't be jumping on us. No jumping, right? He shouldn't be getting on the couch, on the bed. So we have to keep a constant eye on him. So that's a little bit of a challenge, but I mean, he's the one took the worst hit, right? So we can't really complain. Our job is very easy. So super active. Like I said, he's 3 years old. He's always chasing the ball. So it's had a major impact on his behavior. Like you can just tell he's not happy. He's basically miserable at points because he doesn't. It's not like him to just be sitting down, being like all drugged up. It's not like him. So I feel like if you can tell what doggy depression is, he's basically like the closest to it. So yeah, it's a little bit heartbreaking, but we've seen a tiny little bit of progress already, even though it's just been like 4 days since surgery, post-surgery. Like today's Monday night, and his surgery was Thursday morning. So the recovery process is 3 months, but before when he would pee, he would always keep his, because he's a squatter, he would squat whenever he would pee. So with his leg up all the time, he would kind of like pee as a normal male dog would usually typically pee. But now that his, I guess he's post-surgery, like 4 days, getting closer to a week, we've seen him like actually squat in all fours to pee. So I like to look at that as a positive sign. So maybe I'm just too hopeful, right? Too optimistic here. But yeah, maybe coincidence, maybe not. We'll see. But yeah, that's Luke's story so far. We'll keep you guys posted. I'm going to try to document as much as I can from this journey. So in case you were wondering, if your dog's going through the same thing, we have two options. Like the vet said that if people usually can't afford this surgery, what they do is like, well, if you don't have the money, no pet insurance, just let it try to heal on its own. Sometimes it will, like 40% times dogs will improve to a certain extent from the original injury, but their likelihood of developing premature osteoporosis or just like weakening of the legs in that area, of course, is very high. So worsening symptoms have occurred, and that's just, I can't imagine that too. So I guess it's like to me, it was just a reminder, if you're going to have a pet, you're going to have a family member. You're not going to have a security guard just to bark whenever somebody's close or just to, keep you company. No, it's like, no, there's a family member. So if family members get injured, they need medical attention, you should be in a position to try your best to try to meet those needs, because they do so much for us. Like, we are their primary, just care. We are all our dog's priorities, and very rarely do they even come like, not even like second or third place, right? So just a reminder. I know not everyone is in the same position to care for their dogs, financially speaking, when these things happen, because obviously nobody plans for these things, but at least you can feel, I guess, calm or okay inside if you know that you tried your best. It wasn't a fun thing. I can tell you 20 different things I could do with $5,000, and this was not my first selection, but we saw it as a necessity. So yeah. Anyways, guys, enough talking. I'll keep you guys posted in the recovery process. Thanks for watching.